the hitch is just about dragging the ground. But we just gonna call it the little Ranger that could. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, we still are filming on the old camera. They didn't have a camera in stock, but they did order one and it will be here in a couple days. So, but hey, we're still gonna make do with what we got. Hey, also look here, I got some new Our Louisiana Life pocket t-shirts made. So I have some of those now. But anyway, I got a lot of just odd and end stuff I've got to do today. I need to get this pile burnt. We're not going to strike the big pile up in the front, the huge pile. I guess we'll save that for next time I'm off, because I have to go to a school on Tuesday, and it's going to take a good close to a solid week to get that big old pile burnt completely down. So I want to be able to be here with it. So we'll plan on that next time I'm off. But also today we're fixing to do some bush hogging. We got some spots that's really growed up around here, and we're going to try, if I have time, because it's kind of late right now, but if I have time, we're going to try to move to catch pen. And the reason being, we still have not made our mind up completely what we're going to do. I know we're not going to be able to sell everything that we was wanting to do Wednesday because of me having to go to a school Tuesday. I have to leave Monday evening going, and then I'll have school all day Tuesday, so I won't get back home until probably close to dark, maybe after dark Tuesday. Sales are Wednesday, so I don't know that we try to sell everything. I may try to catch up and haul Crazy's bull calf to the sale Tuesday. I don't know. I gotta make my mind up over the next day or two what I'm gonna do. But anyway, we need to get the catch pen moved. I want to get it moved under some shade where we pin up whatever we pin to wean. They're gonna be in plenty of shade. So, but anyway, right now let's get this pile started, and then we're gonna get on a tractor and do a little bush hogging. And this is going to be something that we technically we won't be babysitting it too much once we get it burning good. I'm just going to let it be, and it'll be a matter of just over the next few days until I go to that school anyway, is just be keeping it stacked and piled. Oh. And hopefully it don't burn these other trees, these big trees up too much. Which we eventually want to cut them, but I don't want them to fall. I want them to go the way I want to go. We don't even need the paper. All right, we're gonna sit here a minute and watch this. Make sure that it's gonna be contained good once it kind of slows down its burning. And then we'll go get on the tractor and do a little bush hogging. She's calmed down now. I had to get a water hose out right quick and wet around it because that old pine straw, boy, she was burning. And you see here, it jumped. There's no spot burnt to it. It just some ashes fell and caught the pine straw on fire right there too. So we are, I know we've been getting rains like periodically, but it's not like, we're not getting like crazy rains. We're getting like 1 to 4 tenths is what we're getting now. So I mean, we're starting to get dry, but those 1 to 4 tenths is enough to affect the hay field when you got hay cut down. So, but anyway, I think we got this to a point. It's going to be okay, which I'm not going to be far away. I'm going to be bush hogging right around here. So let's go get on the bush hog and see if we can't get this a little bit bush hogged. It ain't a whole lot. That is bush hogged and done. Old 966 got in a little work today. That had done growed up way taller than I thought. Man. Well, the pile here is burning pretty good. I don't want to put the bucket on the Kubota yet because we need the front forks to move the catch pin. All right, first thing we got to do is we got to get all these unchained. And it might be a little difficult because the cows have hit them and moved them, and yes, they are going to be very difficult. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna get these everything unchained, and we'll get to start moving them. We ain't gonna sit here and y'all watch me unchain every stinking one of these things. So, and we also, I just thought about, we've got to go get the other one of these gates right here that we built, which is down there, still hooked up to the squeeze chute, the 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 system. And I imagine we'll go ahead and get the 𝐓𝐇𝐈𝐒 system and bring it home and get it set up as well. I don't know exactly how we're gonna lay this out. I just know that we got to get it to where they're gonna have some shade, because we've still got some really hot days right now. We're still getting 96, 97 degree days right now. So, but I think as I was unchaining it and thinking about it, I hope we'll be able to see right there, because I really don't have nowhere good to put y'all while I'm moving. I don't have two cameras to set y'all up in different locations, so we're going to try to make the best with what we got here. So my plans are, I'm trying to think how that the chute's got to come this way. So we're going to, I think I need to set this out here and then go start with those panels, because those small panels is going to kind of dictate where everything else goes, because we'll probably end up having to get some T-posts and set some T-posts up on those other panels where it won't nothing hit them and knock them over. Because like I said, if we still haven't made our mind up for sure if we're keeping little Debbie's heifer calf or not. Jessica wants to, and then she don't want to, and I wasn't planning on keeping her. But, and the reason being is, I mean, if everything's so high, I was trying to just get it, you know, because I'm still very small here. This is what I have, and let's see, get on here there. So I'm just kind of, now get this backed out of here. There we go. Okay. I can figure how I'm gonna get all this wiggled out. I'm probably gonna have to move some more stuff. I wasn't quite. Let me move this other panel behind me. I can spin it around by hand. Hang on. But what I'm thinking about, is at the age that little Debbie's calf is, and me holding the bull, doing everything like I did last year and this year with the bull. Her calf is actually will be 14 months old whenever we put our bull back in. So of course we've got to buy another bull before next year, but we won't turn the bull in until around April 1st. And April 1st, she's going to be about 14 months old or 14 and a half months old. So, I mean, little Debbie's a really good mama. She's a good frame to her. So, and this calf's daddy is Rufus, and all of Rufus's calves are growing off really good. Hello. So, you know, let's see here. I'm going to watch, make sure I'm hitting it with a hay cutter. Trying to spin around. I think I'm going to put this tree right in the corner of where we're going to do the pen at. At least I think that'll work. that's my plan. Let me get out here. Oh, but anyway, Rufus's calves is growing off. I know, you know, I caught a bunch of slack. A lot of people are like, oh, Rufus is little. Rufus ain't. Look, Rufus. Any of you cattle people, y'all know, but anybody that don't, Rufus was young, very young. And one reason Rufus was so thin, well, there's two reasons for it. One reason is, I know if y'all have watched the channel for a while, y'all know that I went to a school back in May, and Jessica was checking the cows, and I told her don't worry about feeding them every day. Like I said, I feed them just because. You know, the feed thing is just because I want to. It has nothing to do with them having to be fed. It just keeps them gentle and healthier and looking better, whatever. Well, anyway, I put Rufus and them, I fed them. I left the chute open. Well, I had just finished the chute and doing it the way I wanted it. And I just had the gate, I thought, chained up. Well, somehow, right after number 6 had her new calf, I had fed them that Sunday before I left to go to that class. And somewhere between Sunday and me coming back, they got Rufus, Bunny, and the new calf got theirself locked up in the chute. In the catch pen. Well, Jessica, she says she's seen them over here when she'd come back here and feed the chickens and look at the cows, but she never thought about it. It never dawned on her that every day she came back here, it was the same cows with Rufus in the pen. And like I said, it's not unusual for them to be in the pen, because a lot of times they see us coming, they would instantly run and come in the catch pen because they thought they was getting fed. So Jessica had no reason to believe any different. Well, they were in here, and Rufus looked like he'd lost 400 pounds over them few days that apparently they were penned up in here. They had no water, no food, nothing. So, and of course with Rufus running around chasing cows, breeding cows, and everything else, I mean, he just got run down, and he never could get his weight back on. So when I sold him, there's no telling how much money I gave up by what he should have brought. No. Let's see here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out here and I'm gonna set these pins up, these panels. right. Well, that's set up. I do have to bring the feed troughs over here for now. I did forget about something. You see, this panel and that panel is not lining up. And the reason for that is my panel sizes are off. So I'm going to move all of this down about probably 2 foot to make it line up with this. So it won't be hard to do. I'm gonna get that done, and we'll probably go ahead before we put the bucket on the tractor and run down and get the other gate like this here, so we can go on and get it set up here for the chute, and then I can set the chute up here with, it don't matter what's on the tractor. So anyway, let me get all this stuff kind of moved down a little bit, and I may not move all of it until I get the chute here, but I'm gonna get it close, and we'll go get the other gate here in just a minute. We just went and got the gate panel, and we got the air equip. I'm finna show y'all how we got the air equip. But if you look, it's looking like rain right now, so we got that hay down. We're fixing to try to go get some hay up right quick. But let me show y'all. This is how we drug the air equip home. Don't tell me a Ford Ranger ain't a bad machine. So I don't know how much it weighs, but it's just about got the Ranger popping a wheelie. But we pulled it home. So anyway, all right, let's go get this little bit of hay knocked out right quick. Got this little bit here knocked out. He's got about 2 little short rounds done. I hope y'all can hear me. I didn't bring my mics with me. I ain't really got nowhere to keep them on this open cab tractor. But anyway, I'm gonna go up here and get this other rake where we may do some square hay, and If we do some square hay, I'll be back with y'all. If not, we'll be back at the house getting the air equipment set up and all that stuff. Well, that is done. I hope y'all can still see. I hope it's, but the hitch is just about dragging the ground. But we just gonna call it the little Ranger that could. How about that? All right, guys, I'm finna get this thing unhooked from here. I got a bag of feed. We're gonna feed the cows. The hay deal and the square hay baler, that was a mess. I don't know how much y'all got to see. I didn't do no talking. I didn't have my mics, but it would tie, then it wouldn't tie. So we had a mess. But anyway, I think we only square baled about probably about 11 or 12 bales. But anyway, hey, if you hadn't already, go ahead and subscribe button. Give me some likes, comments, and all them good things. And until next time, see y'all.